Raised with the mid-scenes. Let's talk about the brand new Netflix film, The Electric State. As with this film, it is directed by the Russo brothers, as it is about after a war between humans and machines, robots lost their freedom, people lost themselves in tech, and Michelle lost everyone she loved. Or did she? As we see Michelle, played by Millie Bobby Brown, teaming up with a mysterious robot to find her brother. And I've seen this film get destroyed online. I have seen a lot of the negative reviews, but here's the thing. I don't think this was a terrible film. I don't agree with a lot of those negative reviews. As with this film, it stars Millie Bobby Brown and Chris Pratt, and I thought that the two were good. Chris Pratt, as always, he is hilarious. But we also do get Stanley Tucci, Ke Huy Quan, and Giancarlo Esposito. And with Giancarlo's role was pretty interesting in this. But also with the voice cast for this film, we get Anthony Mackie, we get Woody Harrelson, and we also do get Alan Tudyk. And I do think that the voice cast was pretty good. And I know this film had like a huge budget and everyone is complaining about that. But with how the film looked, it looked pretty good. As I think that the shots and how the environments looked, and with how the robots looked, they looked really good. And with the special effects and everything, it looked pretty good for the most part. As along with that, it had a pretty good score too. But with this being Netflix, of course it does have its generic moments. And also one thing with the film is that I wish we would have explored some more of the characters. Like Chris Pratt's character, he was pretty interesting. And while he did steal the show at times, I wish we would have dived more into him. Dive more into him and his friendship with Herman. Same goes for Giancarlo Esposito's character. But with all that, I do not think this was a terrible film. But at the same time, I don't think it's as great as it could have been. I do believe that there was more potential with this. But everything that it showed, from the special effects, how the robots looked, the environment, the characters, and this world, I thought it did pretty good with that. And while I may not be the biggest Millie Bobby Brown fan, I thought that she was pretty good in this film for the most part. But with how this film is, it is one that I would say ignore the negative reviews and just watch it for yourself to form your own opinion on it. And I gotta say, seeing the Rotten Tomatoes score compared to other films like Madam Web, yeah, no, this film is so much better than Madam Web. It's gonna be like down there with that. This is also based on a book, so I don't know how accurate it is to the book. But overall, the film is just okay. It has its entertaining moments, and it's one that does have a lot more potential, but it wasn't terrible. But have you seen The Electric State? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below, and follow me for more.